Okay, you guys, let's get into it. So, hot topics today. Lunell, the comedian, had basically confronted the radio host from Dee in the Morning Show because she felt disrespected that they did not mention her upcoming show. So, let's get into it. Let's see.
For comedian Lunell. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Look at Lunell looking good. Shine. Yeah, you know what? So I have this thing that I do when I'm on my way to the station. I be listening, right? And so one of y'all said, "What's going on this weekend?" And it was T.I., and all this. And nobody mentioned me, and I'm on my way here. 6 o'clock in the morning. No. T.I.'s not down there. Okay. I'm on my way here. You know what? You're right. You guys didn't even mention me. Okay. See? Well, probably because you know why? Probably because what? You get ready to take over the whole hour. Yeah. That's what we don't need. We don't need no one mention. No. But why wouldn't you have said that I'm here? I'm on my way here. Yeah. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in my body from the West Coast. Yo. I'm the one who came and sitting in the traffic. You see, I wasn't listening before I got here. Oh, I don't know. Why would you guys not mention that I'm in town and on my way? Please clap it up for.
Okay, so that's where it cut off at. But to be honest with you, it was actually more to that also, because the simple fact is that you had I think in the interview also she had basically mentioned too, like, yeah, I got people that stay down here, and the radio, one of the guys that hosts also, that's a co-host, he even was just like, okay, and we got family from down here too, we from down here, and this was actually located in Dallas, Texas. So what do you guys think? Because of course this has went viral because they feel like, some people feel like that they agree with Lunell, because they was just like, why would y'all not promote her knowing that she had a couple of shows that weekend? And then some people feel like she was being unprofessional when she basically caught herself trying to confront them about not mentioning her show that she was going to have later on that night and on the weekends and stuff like that. So what are you guys thinking about this situation? My point, I will have to say that I agree with her. I do agree with Lunell when it comes down to, like she sit up here and say, it's early in the morning time, because the show really do air like from, I think, 6 to like 9 or 11. But she's like, okay, listen, it's early in the morning time. I'm listening to y'all on my way to do this interview. So I'm just listening, just trying to catch how y'all feeling, the vibe, how the station probably set up or whatever. And then when I'm listening, and then y'all literally sit up and say, what is that to do this weekend? So it's kind of like, y'all don't even mention me having shows on the weekend. Y'all talking about T.I., you know what I'm saying? And most likely T.I. didn't already did his show. He didn't already came and left, or he probably was going to come in for like one day. But I literally have 3 days. And on top of that, I'm coming to y'all basically right now in the mix of me, like, traveling. Like, I'm finna come and sit down and do an interview and stuff like that. And some people was feeling like, well, hey, well, that's a part of her promoting her show because this, and that. And she's not at a certain level to be getting all upset and all this type of stuff. You can't tell people they're at a certain level. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. This lady has been in the industry, I want to say, over 20 years. For her to still be relevant in 2026, and she has been in the business for that long, she does have substance. She can sit up here and speak up on she feeling a certain type of way. Now, granted, I understand some people feel like she could have just kind of did that off of air and kind of, check them or whatever. But I mean, hey, it brought in ratings, because let's just keep it real. Nobody want talking about Didi in the Morning Show just on a regular basis. But now, since she put it out there, yeah, you're going to have people kind of tuning in and stuff like that. But then you also going to have them people that was kind of probably like turned off. Like, are you serious? Like, that is kind of messed up for y'all not to mention her. And I definitely see the frustration, because as an artist, as a person that make a living off of certain things that you put out, or like you said, if you're a comedian, you're an actress, you're anything in a business, and you're trying to already promote yourself because you want people to know about it and come out, I will feel some type of way. Like, y'all talking about what we gonna do this weekend. Oh, what's going on this weekend? And then y'all don't even mention me. Y'all don't even say nothing. And I'm on my way to come do an interview at Child Doggone Studio. I could have took it to the rivalry team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have went around the corner to 97.9, or she probably did have more interviews and stuff like that lined up. So I don't feel like that Lunell was wrong for kind of speaking on that. Cause she did it off of air and told them kind of like how she felt off of air, yes. But maybe she just wanted to put their foot to the fire. The only thing I will say that I disagree is I kind of disagree when she called herself trying to be on some like, yeah, because I think they asked her about, Dallas or whatever in Texas, and she was like, yeah, I got people out here, and yeah, like they could pop up, they could show up. And the co-host, like, that basically be up there too, he was kind of like, okay, yeah, okay, we do too, like, we from down here. And it was about to go left. And so I think that was kind of unprofessional, because I understand you mad, but yes, you a comedian, and it could have been like a little jokey joke, but at that moment you was serious, you was really kind of aggravated. And it could have been wrong. And I mean, people was kind of feeling like, oh, well, he wrong. And some people felt like Lunell was wrong for even saying something about she got people down there and they can pull up and stuff like that. And then that's what they even said. They was like, oh, not a threat. And I was like, yeah, you got to be careful. Because, I mean, granted, you're not especially when you're not from an area. Let's just say that is your hometown. But you definitely don't want to bring attention to yourself on some, oh, yeah, because it could get like that. Because some people are not going to back down just because you're a celebrity. People like, okay. So I mean, I ain't gonna sit up here and say he was wrong. He probably could have, zipped it and took it, but it was kind of like people said, Diddy did apologize. She apologized off the back. It wasn't like, she was backpedaling and was like, oh, well, it don't matter. And some people did feel like that the radio host or whatever, they really wasn't like, responding to Lunell in a positive way, trying to like make her feel comfortable for the mistake. But in their eyes, they feel like, hey, it wasn't a mistake. You fit to be here for an hour. We're going to be talking to you and getting into a lot of different stuff. And she felt like, well, at the end of the day, like, if y'all not even trying to let people know that I'm even on my way up here and I'm trying to promote a show, then what is the purpose of me being here? And that is true. Because it's like, y'all sit over here, oh, yeah, we finna talk with you for an hour. But at the end of the day, you don't know who my supporters are. You don't know who might want to come out and see me and stuff like that. And that is true. Like, you have people that come into town, and if they don't have the correct promotion or the radio station, and we don't hear it through social media, sometimes people are like, oh my God, I never knew you was down here. I would have loved to go see this person. So I can see her being upset about that. I really can see her being upset about that, and I feel like her feelings was definitely valid. Now, just the update, because I was looking this morning because it came out the other day, but I did notice that she did come back and she kind of like, put it out there that, she do apologize, and, because the way she handled that, and it could have looked unprofessional, the way she kind of, basically put it out there and confronted them on that. And, she was just saying like a lot of stuff was on her mind that particular morning about a lot of other things, and she could have took it out on them, and she apologized for that. She was just like, she do like over a whole bunch of interviews weekly, so it's okay to have a bad one. And, she did say that her and Didi did speak and stuff like that, and everything is good, and I'm glad to know that. But what do you guys think about that? Do y'all feel like Lunell was in the wrong for confronting them about not promoting her when she was on her way, or her having shows out there? Or do y'all feel like that, no, she definitely was blowing it out of proportion?